Is the microphone working? Hello. Microphone is confirmed. It is working. It's Natalie, the one that makes those silly little animation videos, and in today's video, I'm going to go over how I am currently making those silly little animation videos, because I have been teaching myself how to animate for about 2 months now, I think, and I decided to make this video to show you how I'm doing it, because I don't have a degree. I just have Google, an iPad, and a dream. I'm going to go over how you can animate like I am currently. Pay no mind to Pepper, but she's going to be here because I can't make her not be here. A reminder, I don't have a degree in animation. Most of this is probably technically incorrect, but I believe that art forms are a form of expression worth bending. So we're bending the art form of animation a little bit. But I am learning, so you guys get to learn with me, and if you have real experience, feel free to leave it in the comments so we can learn from each other, right? The first part of this video is we're going to cover what I use in terms of hardware to animate. And as you can see, I have an iPad in my hand. Primarily, I animate on my iPad. This is an iPad Air from 2022, I believe. So you don't have to have a very new iPad to be able to do what I've been doing. I also, as you can see, have an Apple Pencil, which is what I primarily use to draw while animating. And the current software that I'm using is ToonSquid. It is available on the Apple Store for $10 at the time I am filming this video. And that is how much I paid for it. I like ToonSquid because I started on Procreate Dreams, and I found that it was lacking some features that would be very helpful while animating. When ToonSquid happened, I was like, I'm gonna try it out, and I have been enjoying it far more than I enjoyed Procreate Dreams. So that's what I've been using. So that just about covers all of the things that you might need to purchase to animate the way I am currently. But when it comes to how I actually do it, it's a little unconventional, I'll be honest. I'm somebody that likes to keep things really simple, especially because I have the attention span of a goldfish. So as you can see, my animation videos are pretty simple, and so we are really not overcomplicating this. So as I am an unconventional animator, we are going to be filming from an unconventional viewpoint. So this is the ToonSquid app. This is the project's homepage. As you can see, I have not named my most recent files, which is very much like me. But you can see I have all my little videos here, and I try to keep them pretty uniform looking because I want them to be recognizable, and I find that that's pretty valuable when it comes to people knowing your work. So as you can see, I hit the plus button in the top right corner, and it opens up a new project for me. And I'm actually going to name this one because that's what you should be doing. We started our how to animate, so that's the name, and I'm going to go with width 1080 and height 1920, and I have it at 5 frames per second, which is not a traditional frame rate, but I'm not a traditional animator. And my frame rate really depends on what I want my video to be like, what my plan for it is, if it's going to be more still or if it's going to be more animated and moving. I'm just going to go ahead and start there because you can change the frame rate while you are working on it, as well as you can change between traditional and keyframing. So the first thing I'm going to do once I have started my project is I'm going to change my background color. Because my background color is kind of one of my signatures, so here it is, and I have it saved in my color palette. And that's how I change my background color pretty simply. The way I usually start an animation is I will have layer 1 here, and you can name it if you'd like perhaps we can rename it into sketch. Because that's what we're going to do first, is we're going to sketch our movement out if we're doing a very movement heavy animation. So I'm going to switch my pen to the sketch pencil. I'm not really picky about brushes at this time, so whichever one works for you, works for you. I'm just using the traditional sketch pen. And so let's go ahead and do a sketch. And I'll just start with my circle and decide which way my face is facing. And for some reason, it's really easy for me to get the orientation of which way I'm facing by starting out with the ear placement. And because the way I draw myself is pretty uniform, I'm going to go ahead and add that middle part and my little hair flip. Sketch is really rough. I want lots of lines so that at least one of them is going to end up the way that I want it to be. This is my first sketch. I've decided for this little tutorial that we're just going to do a simple wave. So this is my first sketch outline, and I'm going to go ahead and sketch out the rest of the wave frames, and we are going to be using a smear frame in this animation. So I'm actually going to go ahead and duplicate this sketch because it is a simple wave. I'm going to maintain most of what this looks like. So down here in the right corner is duplicate, and that adds the exact same frame in the second slot of my timeline, which is what's happening down here. This is frame 1, this is frame 2, and you can slide them back and forth to switch between them, or you can just tap them. Like I said, we are maintaining most of this drawing except for this right arm here, so I'm going to use my eraser tool to go ahead and erase this arm. So to help me place the next arm in this frame, I'm going to use my onion skin tool, which as you can see, these little orange lines appear, and that shows me where my last frame, where my arm is located. Because we're doing a wave, I am going to move the arm slightly outward and bend the hand a little bit to kind of simulate that waving motion. I'm doing a smear frame because I'm going to add this quickly, so I am actually going to do it 2 arms. So this is how I do smear frames currently, is I just kind of layer them up. And when we do the color background, it'll make it look a little bit better. And so once again, I am going to duplicate this frame. Re-erase my arm and do another. This one's also going to be a smear frame so that we can kind of really get that movement. So there we have our 3 frames of me waving my arm around. The next step, I'm actually going to add another layer down here in the left corner. And I'm going to name this layer Linework. So now we have our Linework layer. And I, like I said earlier, like to use the rough ink as my line work, so I'm going to zoom in and I'm basically going to go over my sketch. And now that I have gone over my sketch, I am actually going to change my brush, and we are going to go to the fill brush, and because I've already done my line work that I want to fill it in, and this is not vector lines, we are going to use the fill behind. And I love this tool because it basically will put whatever color you want to fill your drawing with behind your line work instead of on top of it. Now you could do this on a separate layer, but that's just an extra step that I don't feel like taking. And I forgot to draw my eyebrows. That's what happened. Alright, now we should have eyebrows. Wow, we got eyebrows. Outstanding. And so there is the first drawing of our animation. Isn't she cute? Love that. And I'm just going to repeat that drawing process and that fill process on the next 3 frames. Now I have done those 3 frames. We can see she's waving, super cute, right? But I have it at 5 frames per second. So this is 3 frames and that won't even last a whole second. So I'm going to tap on the first frame, select multiple, and drag across to select all 3. And then I'm going to duplicate them. So now we have 6 frames. And so now we have a little wave sequence that will continue on and on as long as we duplicate it. And if I want to, I can select the first one again, select multiple, select all 6 of these, and duplicate them again. And so now I have almost 2 seconds of waving. And the way I do the sound is I'll just go over here to actions and export it. Export my video, load it into something like TikTok or YouTube, whatever has the audio I want, and I will just adjust it to fit the audio that I'm using. That is essentially my entire process right now. That is currently how I'm animating my silly little videos that I'm posting on TikTok and YouTube and sometimes on Instagram. And I know it's kind of a short process and this may have not been super explanatory, but I'm planning on this being a series so that I can learn new things and then share them with you guys, and then you can learn new things. So hopefully we can all be on this adventure together. If you enjoyed this video, give me a subscribe and a like, and check out my print club, which is in the bio below. Thanks. See you guys next time. Have a good day.